All right, guys, Automatic Garage back today, and we have a massive trail of oil following that 7-3 excursion into the shop there. Let's turn around and see what we got going on. So this got dropped off by a wrecker yesterday. He called me probably about 2 weeks ago. He was pulling his camper. He said, hey, I'm on the side of the highway. The excursion won't run. There is oil all over the side of my camper, and it is running out of my exhaust everywhere. I think I can hear it dripping down there still, matter of fact. Yeah, it's just dripping out of the exhaust here. And man, this muffler. I mean, look at that. Just pouring out of there. Just full. So, it's coming out of that joint up there too. So we got here yesterday. I said, will it run? He said, no, it won't crank up. So I pulled the dipstick, and of course there is no oil on the dipstick at all. I told Lee, I said, go put on the battery charger. I said, add oil to it till it's on the dipstick. I said, let's not waste any more oil than we have to so we can just see what's going on. They put a gallon in it, didn't show up. Put 2 gallons in it, didn't show up. Put 3 gallons in it, and then it finally was on that last little 1/4 inch of the dipstick. Cranked it up. As soon as it built low pressure oil, truck fired right up. Idled smooth, no knocking, no sounds, nothing like that. So the only thing this could be is that his turbo just took a big shit. And it's just pumping oil all through the turbo and into the exhaust. That's the only thing it could be. With the truck running good and having no codes on it. And we'll do a cylinder contribution test just for fun, which it's probably going to pump most of the oil out of it at that rate. But man, I gotta do something about this. I'm making a big mess just sitting there talking. All right, crisis diverted. We got some oil dry and all that. And if I'd just been smart and used my giant oil thing that was sitting right over here underneath this truck, I could have slid underneath there and not made a mess. But we're ready to pull this turbo off. Got topside creeper set up. We're gonna get us a light going. As you can see, it is just covered up with oil back there. So that turbo just ate itself up. I'm sure the seals went. Probably the bearing. I don't know, bearing may be fine, but the seals are gone on it. So let's get this thing yanked off. And what we have, we got a nice pretty KC stage 1 in this box right here. And that's what's gonna be going on there. So we'll catch up with y'all when we got this one off here. Hey, tell me what you just told me about that shaft.
It moves in and out and it's got a lot of play.
Grab it real quick and see if I can see. Oh yeah. I'd say it's a good 1/2 or 3/4 of an inch back and forth. So what went wrong? I was just asking Lee, I was looking at the amount of shaft sticking out past that wheel. That looks totally normal. I'll show you another 7-3 one here, so it's not like that got loose. So I'm kind of curious as to what's going on here. This is a stock one sitting right next to it. You can see we got the same amount of shaft sticking out past the compressor wheel there. So would you say the hot side wheel,
It's gone.
it's Bluetooth now? It's gone. Snapped it off. I wonder how much of that stuck in his exhaust down there. Or if it managed to blow it out. Here, reach on the other side. I bet you can grab the shaft and just pull it out.
No, you can't.
It won't?
No, the wheel doesn't fit through there.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't thinking about that. Wow. That's a first. He was towing. But it ain't like that thing is cranked up or nothing. You know, I could understand that happening on, like, if you're really just over spooling the hell out of a factory turbo, but I don't mean, maybe he was. Maybe he's really giving it some beans. All right, so Lee has gone and cleaned all the oil up that's in the valley from running out of the exhaust side of this. That's where most of the oil was coming out over there. And here's our new KC stage 1. And I have gone on, taking my little syringe here, and I put oil in the supply and the return side both. And I was explaining to Lee, you can see the shaft right down in there. See it churning the oil. So I put oil in there. I put oil in the supply. I turn it. As it pulls it down into the supply, I'll put more in there. I take the turbo, I tilt it both ways, this way and that way, and turn it. And that gets oil on both sides of that bearing and everywhere all over that shaft, so that when you crank this thing up for the first time, you don't have to worry about anything running dry, because you're just going to crank the truck up and let it idle for a few minutes and get oil circulated through everything really good. This keeps you from having a dry startup. All right, Mr. Lee, got the KC stage 1 all on. We are topped off with oil. Oil level's good. We're gonna crank her up now. Let her just idle for a minute. And we gotta do something about this exhaust so we don't blow oil all over the shop back here. Turbo. Go for it, buddy. This thing back outside before we make a bigger mess in here. We already did. See what she does, like. Got a boost code, I bet. Check engine light just popped up. Now we are 373s and 37s, which I'm wondering with towing his camper, is that what attributed to breaking the shaft and a turbo also? Because he just put 37s on it, had 35s before. But when we get up here to a point in a minute, we'll cut it off. If that check engine light goes away, it's a soft code and it was pulling fuel just then because we're over boosting. It's gonna have a tune that has that road out of it. Check engine light just went off. We didn't even turn the truck off, so that tells me it's a boost code. So it was pulling fuel when Lee got on it a minute ago because of that. So we have no idea what tune is on this truck. I don't know how much of a tune it is, but he's been talking about wanting to get a Hydra, so we need to get a Hydra with the codes written out of it on the tune. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video on getting this turbo fixed on this 7.3 Excursion here. I'm kind of wondering if him not having gauges and pulling that heavy load with that Excursion attributed to burning that turbo up and cracking that shaft in it. But I'm encouraging him to go on and put some gauges on it, probably do the CTS3, and then we'll go on and put a Hydra on it with some appropriate tunes to get rid of that check engine light also. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed that. Check out the other content on the channel, a whole lot of Powerstroke, Ford, and Cummins content here on the channel. If this channel's helped you out fix your truck or save some money or just want to help support content that we make here, go visit our Patreon and consider being a member of that. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, this is Automated Garage signing out. We'll holler at y'all later.